Today, you are going to see me attempt and fail at using Dana K. White's no mess decluttering method here in my basement. I've been on a journey using Dana K. White's no mess decluttering method, considering her container concept. I have really been trying. I've been really liking her process because you only make progress, right? You only make progress. You're not making piles. You're not making messes. You just have to take stuff there now, right? Sounds simple. I've been doing that, but today's video is different. I started out with good intentions, but I kind of slipped back into some old habits. I didn't want to take things there now. I didn't want to deal with them. And you will see the difference in my process today versus some of my more successful attempts, and how much harder actually I think what I did here was than if I had just followed Dana's process. So here you go. So let's take a look at what we are working with here. So we are dealing today with clothes, toys, and a bunch of summer stuff, but mostly just clothes and toys. These items were things that I had already decided I wanted to sell. I still think I might want to sell them at the consignment store. Actually, the bag I thought I might have wanted to give away. Oh, Spanish workbooks. Let's be honest, guys. I've been trying to learn Spanish my whole life. I'm not going to do a workbook. Who are we kidding? So those are in the donate box. Also, as you can see, my daughter is home with me. She was homesick. I filmed this on a Friday, and she was home. So I was a little nervous thinking about trying to declutter her toys and stuff while she was with me. But you will see in a little bit, I actually set her up with her water table in the backyard, which is just like, I just put right outside the back door, which I could see from where I'm standing. So she actually had the time of her life playing with the water table for most of this session. So it was a win-win for everybody. That I never figured out what that was. I won it in a raffle, everything in that pink bag, well, except for these swimsuits. Almost everything in that pink bag, I won in a raffle, and I didn't ever figure out what that blue thing was. So I just decided to donate it. Those were size 10 swimsuits. That is just a bikini top that I will never wear. The other two are tankinis, which I probably will wear, but I'm not currently a size 10. I'm still rocking like 12s and 14s, but I am on a GLP-1 medication and I'm losing a pound a week. I've been losing a pound a week for the past 19 weeks. So I'm almost 20 pounds down, and I have another 30 pounds to go. So at some point, who knows when, at some point I will be a size 10, at least temporarily. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just keep these tankinis. So I've already kind of abandoned the process a little bit. I'm looking for things in that bin that I can take upstairs with me. So at this point I was fresh and energetic, and I was still willing to take things upstairs for the take it there now step of Dana's method. So I did she's looking at the sunglasses. So I did take those upstairs for real. I was asking my daughter if I should get rid of those coloring books. This one was a little hard because it was a really pretty adult coloring book for Christmas time. But I had to admit that even though it is a very pretty adult coloring book for Christmas time, I am not currently in a season of life where I have the time or the space in my schedule to sit and color. So I just gave it away. I also gave away a little bucket hat and sunglass kit that came as part of the raffle thing that I won. Oh, then I found, this is where I got the idea to send her outside to the water table. So I found these really cool, like reusable water balloons. She's played with those at other people's houses last summer and loved them. So I was very excited at this point because I'm like, oh, good. She'll have something to do that she will enjoy. Also, I was very sad that the strap on this little like Bog Bag. It's not really a Bog Bag, it's like a knockoff one, but I was sad that the strap broke. And then I was trying to figure out if I could fix it. And I was getting kind of sad because I realized that I couldn't find the other piece, like the back to the thing that was going to hold it there. So I got a little distracted, like thinking about how I was going to fix that. I got really sidetracked because I was so sad because I really liked that bag in theory. Actually, and if I had my druthers, like I would rather have a different version of that bag, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, and then I was proud of myself. So I went and I got her all set up outside. She was happy. I could see her through the door. Life was good. And then I found the other part to screw that strap back in. So I have been watching some Dana K. White videos just for research purposes lately. And one of the things that I notice on her 1 hour better videos is that she does encourage people, like if something is broken and you intend to fix it, um, she does encourage people to actually just go ahead and do it right then and there if they have, like if it's a simple thing. And I like that because I think before I would have thought that that was a distraction or like a detour, but she was explaining like, okay, well that is taking it there now, like that is doing something that productive, right, to make the space better, to move your house forward, in her words. um so I am happy that I decided to try and fix that strap, because otherwise when I go back this summer and try to use the bag, I would have had to do it then. So now it's fixed, it's done, life is good. uh Here, so that bin that you see me going through, one of the first times I started to try to declutter the basement, I started putting a bunch of stuff in that bin that I had intended to carry upstairs at some point. And that was probably like 5 months ago. So that is why I think Dana's method is great. Like not putting things in a bin or a basket to take care of later. I don't even know what, oh, it was like a roller skate for an American Girl doll. And I was like, where? Yeah. So this is really where things started to devolve. Um, because I was like, okay, I don't want to deal with each of these items individually. Like, I want to just put them in a basket that I will take upstairs at the end of this bonanza, right? But I was still trying to like wrestle with it. I'm like, do I follow Dana's method or do I abandon it? Do I follow it? Do I abandon it? So at this point, I think I pretty much had admitted to myself that I was abandoning it, but I was still dabbling, right? I'm still dabbling. Now, a lot of the stuff in there, I decided to just throw in the donate bin because realistically, I just bought a new Tupperware set or whatever, like Snapware container set. And so all of these old containers, like food storage containers, I'm just like, I realistically don't have room for them upstairs in my kitchen right now. At least not like a nice solution. So I'm just going to donate them. I don't need them. And then like those folders that I just threw in the trash bag, I was going to try and keep them to repurpose them for my son for next school year. And I was like, no, no, like just throw it away. That was another little like toy that my daughter hasn't missed in the last year. Like just throw it away. And then this is where, oh, a water bottle I haven't used in 8 years, throw that away. Like just get rid of it. But yeah, so that little white basket, the small white basket, that is like, I'm going to take that upstairs later. I made that decision. I made the executive decision. I was like, all right, I'll just bring it up later. Cause it was like books and it was, what else? Yeah, books, things my son had made at school. So some of it I'm looking at and I'm like, oh, can I donate it? Can I let go of it? Some of it, yes, some of it, no. When I went into this session today, I want to just share like kind of the mindset that I have going in or had going into it. I'm trying to be more ruthless. Like I'm trying to be more ruthless. I'm trying to be more realistic. Yeah, I'm like, what do I even need those for? looking back, I'm actually kind of sad that I kept them, but I kept them. Um, and so, yeah, I'm, as I said, I'm trying to be more ruthless. Like I kept useless things. But overall, I do feel like I did a really good job. Like by the end of this session, you will see significant progress. But this is kind of my this is kind of my second pass at being more ruthless, right? Like I think the first time that I started to get a taste for what it would be like to just throw crap away was my linen video, right? Where I came in the basement and I just started throwing away blankets. I started throwing away duvets, throwing away sheets. Like I just was ready to get stuff out. Just get it out, out, out. I want space. I don't want more junk. And so going into today's decluttering session, that was where I wanted to be. And I do think I'm getting closer to that. I do think I'm letting go of a lot of stuff. And when now, not these books, you can see me really thinking about it, not these books. But when I start getting over to the toys and stuff, you will see me like making more significant progress. Now, here I'm looking around, I'm thinking about things, I'm contemplating life. And I was like, I know this goes upstairs. And I was thinking that I could just lie to you here, but I didn't cut it. I'm not cutting it. You can see exactly how long that took. I did not take it upstairs. I did not take it upstairs because I just wasn't willing. These are clothes that I had in college, so over 20 years ago. A size I will probably never see again, but they are sentimental clothes, and so I also put them aside to take upstairs later, which is not Dana K. White's method. This doll roller skate I just was not ready to emotionally deal with yet. And this little like gimbal thing for filming, I was not ready to get rid of. So I put it aside. Now, that is one giant bin that is empty. I am so happy about that. Now it is here. Now, this is a toy bin. My initial thought was when I brought these down here from my daughter's room was like, oh, my daughter has too many toys in her room, but maybe she'll want to play with some of them later. And so we'll just put them in a storage bin and then we'll rotate them. Those two were my sons. He's 14 now, but those were my sons. And I don't feel right. And that's one of his memory books. I don't feel right getting rid of those because he is my stepson actually. And I was not in his life at that time when those things were important to him. So I don't feel like it is my right to decide what to do with them. So I took those upstairs to his room. That Sorry, Nita. That was a gift, that little Hello Kitty thing, but we don't need it. And those dinosaurs, the little like patchwork dinosaurs, I kept them because we got them on trips to Mexico, which is where my husband is from, and I think his sister gave us one of them. So I'm like, for sentimental reasons, I feel weird getting rid of them. These dolls I've decided we can get rid of. They were given to us secondhand, which I appreciated at the time, but my daughter doesn't care about dolls right now. Like she really like not those kind of dolls, you know what I mean? They're not American Girl dolls. They're like the Target version, like the My Generation dolls. And even though I was getting rid of them, I felt weird letting them go without clothes on. So I'm like, let's get dressed before I send you to the Goodwill. So I was just putting all of like the doll accessories. So that little doll roller skate and its friend also went in the donation bin. That was another thing from Mexico. Or no, maybe it was a gift from, I don't know. That was just a little thing I got from Target that had no meaning to us. My daughter never cared about it. A little plastic doll purse. I don't care. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of this stuff is just like I'm like, oh well, maybe my daughter will play with it again one day, or will get in like she'll grow into it. Like American Girl dolls are for older kids. My daughter's not even 4 yet. Oh, and you'll see like these little Barbies we got at the secondhand shop. They're not the kind of Barbies I would normally buy, and she's too young for Barbies. So she's not at an age for Barbies. She's not at an age for like American Girl dolls yet. And I was thinking like, well, we'll just hang on to them. Oh, those are seasonal Target like dollar spot decorations. But I do have a seasonal bin I'm going to put them in. Anyway, so she's not old enough for these toys. And my thought was like, well, I'll just store them until she is old enough for them. And then she'll have them and I don't have to buy them. But I've been listening again to so many decluttering videos. I've been listening not only to Dana K. White, but I've been listening to the Minimal Mom, who's like an extreme minimalist. I've been listening. I tried to listen to the Space Maker Method lady. I wasn't super into that. But Dawn from the Minimal Mom, and I think also Dana K. White at some point, um, they really kind of bring home the point of, hey, like if you're not actually using it now, like what is it costing you to keep this stored here? Like why are you keeping this stored here? For what? Like by oh, I think it was a Dana K. White video. She was helping this lady declutter her basement area. And she's like, oh, the lady was like, oh, I want to keep this punch bowl for when my kid graduates high school, because when I graduated high school, I had a punch bowl at my graduation party. And Dana's like, well, how old are your kids? And she's like, well, my oldest is 12. And Dana was like, well, that's a while. Like that's several years from now. Do you think maybe you could get rid of this punch bowl and then like maybe borrow one later or like buy one later if you really need a punch bowl? And the lady was like, yeah, I never really thought of it that way. Like, sure, yes, I probably could borrow one if I desperately needed a punch bowl in 6 years. So so that just helped me think. I'll link that video if you want to watch it. It was a really good one from Dana, but I was one of her 1 hour betters. But like, yeah, I just that really helped me think about my daughter's toys in a different way, because it's like, oh, like she like these blocks, right? And those squish toys, like sensory toys. Like what for what? For what? We're not using them now. That puzzle, never touched it. If we need a new puzzle later, we can buy a puzzle. These blocks, like she liked them when she was 1.5, 2 years old. She's about to turn 4. Like we can get rid of them. She won't know. Now those puzzles, I do think I kept for later. There were a few things that I still decided to keep. That was not even a toy. Like my husband bought these owls to scare birds away because there were birds that were trying to like make a home in our attic. So he was trying to scare birds away from, I don't know. Anyway, my daughter adopted that owl because it came in a pack of 2. Um, but yeah, it just made me realize I don't need to be storing things in my basement that like maybe somebody might want in like 4 years from now or 6 years from now or 10 years from now. It's like, okay, like if we really need something later, we hopefully will have the ability to purchase those things. Do you know what I mean? Or like borrow them or get them from a thrift store, right? Like we should be trying to focus more on living presently, right? Like what are we actually using now? Now, I am very happy for us that we have not gotten to the point where we're like paying for a storage unit. Um, my parents have, I think, multiple storage units at this point for various reasons, right? Like they have some legitimate reasons for that. But they also like my dad has some sentimental reasons for that. Oh, this dartboard, I I don't know. I think my husband won it at work or something in like a giveaway. We've never touched it. He saw it in my donation pile later and he was like, "Oh, you're giving away my dartboard?" And I was like, "Yeah. Do you want it?" And he was like, "Yeah, no. I guess not." This is a doll bunk bed that we're giving away. Again, we were given it as a gift, as a secondhand gift, and it was a lovely gift, but my daughter doesn't play with those dolls right now, and she's never asked about them ever since I put that in the basement like 6 months ago. So that's just what it is. That Oh, I'm getting into like the seasonal thing. I left the camera rolling on the other stuff because behind me, that pink ice cream truck thing you can see right there, I still kept that because I had specifically asked for it for my daughter for her birthday last year. And my husband's oldest daughter got it for us. And so, again, this is one of those things where it's like, my kid hasn't played with it. She hasn't asked about it in many months. And so, do we really need it? I don't know. But I have guilt, right? Because I asked for it. I told my stepdaughter, like, hey, this is what Amelia wants. Do you think you can get it for her birthday? And my stepdaughter found it and she got it for her. And she was so happy. And my daughter was so happy. And everyone was so happy at that time, right? That was almost a year ago. And so now it's like, okay, we haven't played with it. We haven't asked about it. At what point do we let go of it, right? And maybe let it live another life in somebody else's house who would get use out of it right now, you know? Um, and that was just a little sensory table that I was at putting out. I took it there now. I took that out to my daughter to play with in the backyard with her other water table. So these that's another memory book and some photos I'm going to take up to my son's room. And then a Bible that my dad, I think, asked for, like, to have it back if I'm not going to use it. So I think I will. He's coming to visit shortly. Actually, he'll be here at the end of May for my son's graduation. Um, because my dad has been so awesome and so generous, and he has paid for my son's private school tuition because we certainly could not have afforded that ourselves. So thank you to my dad. I appreciate him. And now he gets to see my son graduate, which is amazing. From eighth grade. Yeah, he's starting high school this fall. But yeah, he's finishing up eighth grade. He's been at that school for 3 years and it has been the best. Like, so much better than where he was for him. No knock on public school in general, but just for him, like, this was a much smaller environment with a lot better, like, personalized attention, and I think it was the right choice. So, what else? I'm having a little bit of a short circuit here. I think I'm going to show you in a minute, like, what is my problem, like why I'm short circuiting. Oh, here's some water bottles that have been hanging out over there. But yeah, so I think I'm just trying to figure out like what to do, because we need to get rid of this coffee table. There's a rectangle coffee table behind that leather chair. And then there's the giant round coffee table that the little ice cream truck is sitting on. See? Then there's that contraption that I have never used, but my husband claims he uses. This gaming chair that we can get rid of because my son has a new and improved one. And yeah, so like all of this, I feel like could be gotten rid of. And actually, even this chair, really, if we're being honest. But I don't have anywhere to put them right now. I've thought about selling or posting the coffee table, like on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. Hi, Archie. He's curious what's going on over here. Um, but yeah, like I've been thinking about getting rid of it and like trying to get a little money for it, or even just putting it on like a free page. That was supposed to go in the garage in a different bin, but I'm putting it here now because, again, today's session is all about me not wanting to take things where I would look for them now or where they belong, and I will have regrets soon. But yeah, so I've been thinking about posting stuff, but I am just in like a throw it all away and burn it all down kind of a mood, honestly. So my next big idea is that maybe we should get a dumpster. I was watching a minimal mom video where she was talking about like, what if you had to move in 48 hours? Like, could you declutter your whole house in 48 hours if you had a time crunch? And she's like, yes. And then she kind of went through like how you could do that. I will link that video too, because that was an interesting one. But her first tip was get a dumpster. Like just get a dumpster, pay for a dumpster to sit in your front yard or your driveway or whatever for a weekend, and you can just get rid of so much stuff. So I talked to my husband about that, and I think we're going to do it. I don't know when, but I think I'm going to do it. I'm just going to throw crap in there. Just get it out. Get it out. I'm so tired of the stuff. I feel like I hit a breaking point and I'm just over it. Mostly, like, what am I over? I think I'm just over this whole situation of like repeatedly cleaning the same thing over and over again. Oh, those were snow boots and they had mud all over them. And I was like, well, my daughter will definitely be grown out of them by next winter. And they're filthy, and I am absolutely not going to spend time cleaning them, so they're going in the garbage. Sorry to anyone who's like, but what about the children in Minnesota who need snow boots? Sorry guys, I don't know. Like, I just can't care right now. My cares have gone away. I obviously I care about certain things very much, but like I feel like in this process of decluttering and getting rid of things, I am just at a breaking point where I need to just get things out. They just need to go. I don't care where they go. I don't care to whom they go. I don't care if they might have been useful to someone else. Like they just have to go away, not here, like just away from here. Which is interesting too, because I was talking to my husband about we need to take a break. My kid is wet. She was not happy. I mean, she was very happy playing, but she was not happy because she started to get a little cold. So we had to go upstairs and get changed. And now we're back. Everything is fine. She's feeling better. So this is where I'm trying, like, I feel like I've stopped the actual decluttering by this point, and I'm just trying to like put things away, like just make the space look a little bit better. Which I guess is still technically part of decluttering. It's like the put it there now, or the, if you know where it belongs, just put it there. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. That is what I'm doing here. So that's great. I don't love how that looks. Like that's not my final answer for how I want everything to be forever, but at least for right now, that's better than on the floor. Also, I think I forgot to mention why I'm so into cleaning out the basement right now. There's two reasons. Number one, we have a couch arriving soon, like next weekend, in exactly 1 week from today, from when I'm recording this voiceover. We have a sofa bed arriving and we need to put it in the basement. So, in its current condition, there is not a place for a sofa bed. Or at least not an obvious place, at least not an appropriate place, a sensible place to put a pull-out sofa, couch, bed thing. So that's part of it, because my mom is going to come in June for, this is number two reason, for my daughter's birthday party. So in the beginning of June, we're hosting her birthday party here. And last year we did that in our backyard. And then like right when we were about to cut the cake, it started pouring rain. And so we had to all kind of crowd into the basement here and eat the cake in here. And there were like 30 people. And so we decided that it would be good to, clear out the basement this time so that there's more space in case that happens again. All right. So this is not the final walkthrough. Like we still have a little more time. I just want to show you sort of like the progress that I've made. I do think it looks better, but not great. But it looks better. And you can see those empty bins right there. But now here are the consequences of not taking it there now. Those are the consequences. I've got stuff that was supposed to be donated. I've got garbage. I've got this bin of things like books and clothes and whatever that I am intending to take upstairs and put away. I've got cardboard, I've got trash, like whatever. I have a lot of stuff that still needs to be dealt with. Now, this is where I was like, oh, man, like this is why Dana's method works and why I wish I had stuck to it a little bit better, because this is like I wished at this point I was really tired at this point, like I was burnt out, and I was just kind of like, man, I wish I was done already, but I was not done. So I had to take stuff outside, and because I was so tired, like those two bags were not supposed to be trash. Like those were supposed to be donations. And I was just like, you know what? I don't care anymore. Like I'm just throwing it away, filling up the garbage can, because I was just so over it. And I am going to recycle that one piece of cardboard. And then I'm going to actually take this upstairs, um, and deal with it. I was tempted to just take it upstairs and not deal with it. Oh, here's the progress now that I've actually taken things away. So this is much better. But then I spotted over here, oh, let's go back, those donation boxes from last week or the week before. So I had to take those donation boxes out to the garage. My husband is actually pretty good about taking the donation stuff. I really appreciate that because I suck at it, quite frankly. Like, I will just put stuff in the garage and then never take it to the donation center. And that's just how it is. So I took these boxes of blankets and things like that from my previous declutter and put it in the garage. And my husband will in fact take it. I also have put some other donation stuff out there as well. I should actually, as I'm talking, I think I'll take a picture and show you. Uh, yeah, so there's a bunch of donation stuff out there now. By the way, quick plug, this is not sponsored, but if you like Waterloo sparkly water, Guy Fieri has a new he has a new series of sparkling waters from Flavortown, if you will, that are actually really good. The root beer float one is incredible. The apple pie is great, and the like lime and coconut one is great too. They're all good. Like they are good sparkly water with no sugar, no sodium, no aspartame, no nothing. Again, not sponsored, but just like if you like sparkling water as much as I do, just know that you have a new option. This is me actually dealing with the stuff from downstairs. I put the bag of old clothes under my bed with the other, like my winter clothes and stuff. That's just where I keep them, in space saver bags. And then I am dealing with the bathing suit tops. I'm going to put them in the bathing suit drawer. Not that one though, and the one above it, because that one is full. As I was in my bedroom, I was very tempted to get distracted and start decluttering the bedroom, but I did not have time. So I decided to just finish with all the stuff that I brought up from downstairs. And I found another bag of trash. So I took it there now. I really did. I really took it all the way down to the garbage because I had learned my lesson at this point. Oh, the spinny wheel. Okay, that I wanted to get rid of, but I did not have the energy anymore. And I was like, again, running out of time. We went to a fundraiser gala, for NAMI, which shout out to NAMI. It's I forget what it stands for, but it's like the National Alliance for Mental Illness, maybe? I don't know. It really is. It's meant to support people with mental illness and also their family members. A lot of people, probably most people, have at least one family member in their life who has a severe mental illness, or substance abuse problem, and it can really wreak havoc on families. It's really hard. And so, if you have something like that going on in your life, again, this is not sponsored, but I'm a counselor and I went to this gala last night and it really touched me. the important work that they're doing for the community. So if you need mental health support, NAMI can hook you up with resources. And if you are a loved one of someone with severe mental health issues, and you feel alone or you feel isolated because the people in your life just do not understand what it's like to live with, like, let's say, an adult child who is out of control and dangerous, or just whatever the case may be, um, check out NAMI. They have a lot of support. They have a lot of resources. What? Oh yeah, this is just my daughter's room. I cleaned it. Believe it or not, this is the clean version of her room. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just, again, I could declutter way more than I have so far. And then we're gonna go back downstairs very soon. And oh, here I am. I'm like, why did I not change the scene? But here we are. Anyway, so we're gonna go back downstairs in just a moment to see the final version of everything and how I did. So, final thoughts, guys. I should have stuck to Dana's method, quite honestly. As annoying as Take It There Now is, this is the before, by the way, and then I'm going to show you after. But as annoying as it is to take every single thing there now, at least it's done, right? Like, at least when you're done, you're done. Now, do I think I would have made as much progress as this if I had really done Dana's process? I don't know. I hard to say. Hard to say. I think if I had taken all of those trips up and down the stairs, I might have gotten overwhelmed. But I don't know. But I wasn't happy at the end. Like, I was burnt out. And when I do her method, I'm not burnt out. So I guess that's the real benefit. Anyway, I love you so much. I gotta go, running out of time. I'll see you in the next video. Mwah. I love you. Check out the description box for all those links I talked about. Okay, love you. Bye.